Hi everyone, it's Darlene. Welcome back for another card video. Today I'm making a really simple card with this Eliza Snowflake die by Simon Says Stamp. I just cut it out of some white cardstock and I'm using Hero Art's craft cardstock, which is much thinner and darker than Stampin' Up! Crumb Cake, which is what I normally use. I'm going to take some silver thread and thread it through that top part of the snowflake. I'll add some ATG tape runner to the back so I have something to adhere my string to. And I'll just stick it to the back here so it looks like it's hanging down from the top of my card. Now after I did this, I realized that I should have done this after I glued my snowflake down. So you can see I'm sort of figuring this out right now. So I'm like, all right, well, whatever. I'm going to flip this over. I'll add some two-way glue and I'll just make do. And once I get my glue added, then I'm just going to kind of pull down a little bit, but not too hard, such that I break the string off or break the snowflake. And then just position it so that it's right in the center. Just kind of imagine that center line up and down and then press it down. Then I'll just cut off the excess from the back. And I'm also going to make a bow with this thread. I did this in a video a couple of weeks ago, I think. And I'm going to do it the same way. I'm going to make it 3-ply. So I've got 3 strands of this thread. I'm going to tie it into a bow. And the nice thing about this thread is it's really silvery. It's very delicate and thin. So it really looks nice with snowflakes. Because it's so thin, you can make 3 different loops and make them different sizes and make it look like a really intricate bow. All right, I'm going to take a glue dot and put it right there at the top of my snowflake. I'll adhere my bow and then I will just trim off the ends. And I'm going to leave the ends a little bit long so they kind of drape over the snowflake. I'm going to take some tape runner and then adhere this to a piece of soft sky. Now then I realized my next mistake, which is I should have heat embossed my sentiment, because now I have this thick piece of double-plied cardstock that I'm going to have to heat up and it's probably going to warp. But I knew that if I was going to take that Hero Arts cardstock off, it was going to get destroyed because it's so thin. I'm going to get my sentiment from the Christmas Pine Set by Stampin' Up! And I'm going to kind of center it, but make it pretty close to the snowflake. I'm going to put some Versamark ink, and then I will sprinkle it with white embossing powder, and then I will heat set it. The nice thing about the thin cardstock with Hero Arts is that if it does warp, it'll unwarp when you adhere it to the soft sky cardstock, but not in this case because I did it in the wrong order. Anyway, so I just put some tape runner on that and adhered it to my Nina Solar white base. And I have these sequins that I've had forever. I don't have any packaging. They're just blue sequins. I use my paper piercer generally to get my sequins off, and I just put a little blue one in the center to kind of offset that soft sky blue cardstock along the edge. And that is the card for today. So I think this is pretty simple and you can do it assembly line format and make a bunch if you want to. I hope you enjoyed that and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.